Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. Let's pick up from where we left off in the first episode of Campaign 4. Last episode we kind of got the lay of the land. We got some farming going and flour production going through our grain mill, and we're selling that at the food market. Right now we're stuck with our little hopping workers here. We want to get the carts going, or the wagons. We need to get the workshop up producing wagon wheels in order to be able to produce those wagons. So let's look at that first. We've got 3 workers left. I think we can upgrade these houses here pretty soon. So let's hold off on that for a second, but we'll be doing that soon as well. Let's see about putting down the workshop. I think maybe we're going to have a lot of wood production happening here. Eventually, when these trees are cleared out, we'll put a forester down, and we can get unlimited trees being produced. So maybe the first place to start is to drop a workshop over here near our wood production. Pop it there for now. We can always move it later. We're going to want wood wheels. And I think that's about it. Eventually, maybe reinforced planks. I'm not going to bother with books just yet. What do we have down here? Herbs, more grain. Okay, so the workshop, we're going to need planks. We're producing them at the lumber mill. And we're going to have to ramp up that production to be quite a bit faster. Let's see here. Yeah, paper and planks. Right now, the lumber mill looks like it's starved for wood. So let's drop our remaining workers here. Looks like we have 2 left to bring in wood. And then as we said, as I mentioned kind of at the top of the episode, let's upgrade some of these houses so we can free up some much needed workers. We're collecting the stone bricks. We've got 85, so we're in good shape there. Let's upgrade these. All right. So we'll get all these guys up to level 3. It's going to give us some more workers. And I think that is it, right? 1, 2, and we can build some houses as well. We've got 4 more houses to drop, so maybe we'll do that next, but I really want to get these wheels going as fast as we can. So let's drop a worker here to bring planks into the workshop. Let's look at the barn. And let's reserve at least one of these compartments for the wagon wheels. All right, and then we might even upgrade that barn. Let's do it. We've got 82 planks. Let's upgrade that. That'll double our storage capacity. So the workshop is slowly getting planks. We freed up some workers. We've got, I don't know, what is that, 15 more workers? This guy's lumber mill is still starved for wood, so let's drop some more workers to harvest wood and bring it to the workshop. The lumber mill, sorry. School's cranking away. We're almost done with the animal pasture. We've got our stonemason. Let's see, our stonemason is backed up on people storing the stone bricks. I wonder why that is. There's our guy storing stone bricks. Let's just drop one more guy down. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Because this ground is so unlevel, let's build some ramps here while we see this as a problem. And maybe that will help our worker here get to this a little easier. Let's see if he takes the ramp next time. Let's see. Doesn't look like he can place anything there. I'm just going to drop a little more of this path down in hopes that as these guys walk, they move as fast as they can. Because we don't have those wagons yet. So, all right. And then I was going to have one more worker grab stone bricks and store those. Okay, let's see, back to our wagon wheel production over here. New building unlock the pasture. Let's keep the research going. We'll go on to forestry. Okay, we've got some wagon wheels being produced. Let's get a worker down here to bring those into storage. And we're probably going to be using these fairly fast to build our wagons. Here we go. Here's one right now. And in fact, we'll use the first one. I'm going to have this worker go grab more wood, and I'm going to have this wagon bring wagon wheels to the barn. So that'll be quick. Then these paper workers, I'm going to take them off the job and delete those guys. And I'm going to replace them with a wagon as well. That'll be much more efficient. Let's see, what are we waiting on? We're waiting on 4 wheels. We've got 3. And we've got 4. All right. Let's go ahead and drop that wagon. And get the paper going with that. Let's take one of our workers or 2. Let's see. Let's amp up the lumber mill. I think that's going to pay off. We need that paper, and we sure need the planks. Let's take our plank delivery guy and delete him. Or maybe we'll wait till we have our... Let's wait till we have the 4 wagon wheels that we're going to need. I've only got 1 right now. So let's see how these guys are doing. Not too bad. That's not too bad. All right. Well, once we get to 4 wagon wheels here, I want to have a wagon delivering the planks into the workshop. So it should be real soon. All right, there we go. Let's have this guy that we just freed up bring wood. And let's drop our wagon. And have this guy bring the planks into the workshop. And I think the roads are going to be, the pathing is going to be a little overkill here because they don't have very far to go. The lumber mill looks like it's backed up on wood, so we've got probably more than enough workers on that. And our research is moving along just fine. All right, we need to think about making planks or building that general store. So we move this one over, move the food market over. And we talked about wanting to have a lot of road space, particularly around these markets. So I'm going to carve out some more road or pathing just around these guys. And let's see if we can drop the market, the general market, general store. Let's go into buildings, general store, and plop that guy down. How about right here? And if we can get planks to that for sale, to sell, then we can start generating some red coins. I don't know if it makes sense to bring them all the way from over here. It might make sense just to do some new production over here, maybe, of wood planks, mainly for sale. And that's going to take a forester or a lumber mill, sorry. Let's do that. Let's see if we can do it. Building, lumber mill. Let's drop that down here. And planks. And let's drop a few workers here to harvest the wood. This guy's going to make planks. And we're out of workers. So let's think about our village or our town, how we want to lay out the town. It'd be interesting to see if I could put houses, elevated houses up here. Let's just see if we can do that. As long as there's a path to these houses, you know, and they're accessible via these two staircases, I guess, then we should be able to place them up here and have the market still be able to reach them and deliver. So let's just test that theory. We'll put some of this wood planking up here and we can make use of this space. Just see how this works. In fact, if we wanted to, we could get really creative and go up and go up vertical and add more staircases and see if the stores can deliver. All right, let's see. Let's go one more. And I'm going to rotate the map so I can see it. I just broke that one by mistake. Escape. Let's rotate the map. And let's build more across here. And again, this is kind of half for fun. Let's see what happens. Can I put a house here? Can I get rid of that tree? There is a way, I believe, to remove resources in the tools menu. Let's see if we can do it. I kind of don't like doing it because it kind of feels like I'm terraforming the game. Let's see if it'll let me remove that tree. It doesn't look like it. Just double check here on the other tools. Remove resource. Okay, 10 coin. All right, here's our forestry research is done. So that's going to come in handy. Let's delete this tree real quick. I was just about to do it. Then we'll go queue up our next research. It's going to cost me 10 coins to do this, but I want to get rid of that tree. And then let's come back to that. Let's keep that school moving. And our next recipe, let's just do the basic logistics. And before we can, that'll unlock intermediate logistics. It looks like that's going to unlock some more stuff for us. So let's do that. We need red coins. So we really need to get the red coins. Right now, our research is stopped. We're going to build some houses so we can have workers. We want these guys facing. Oops. House. Let's have them face forward. Boom. And let's leave room for a road in between if we can. All right. So that's a couple anyway. Let's upgrade these guys while we can. Couple, get them up to level 3. And let's drop some footpaths here just to make this look a little better. Not these holes. I can't do it underneath the building. So, all right. So we got a couple more houses down that gave us workers. All right. Escape. Fix our view here. And we were talking about selling some of these planks to the general store so we can get those red coins. So let's drop a wagon, or 2 actually, and start feeding planks that general store. That'll get us those red coins, and that'll actually get the that'll get our research going here at the school. There we go. Our lumber mill is still, we're not getting a lot of planks or a lot of wheels, but we're doing okay. So let's let that just go as it is. Now we can think about speeding up this whole process. Let's take this worker and delete him. And when the other one comes back, we'll do the same. We'll just delete this guy. Let's get wagons delivering that flour. That'll be much, much faster. That'll speed up our yellow coin production. And then now that we're accumulating stone bricks, let's start moving some of these roads into the stone age. And And that'll speed things up quite a bit as well. And that will definitely pay off over time. Okay. Maybe we need a little more stone here. Look like. All right. Grain mill. Okay, so we've got what, 11 workers available, and I've got 2 more houses I can drop. I kind of like the idea. Oh, let's make sure that when I click on the food market. Oh no. Oh no. So right now, it's showing me because these houses up on the hill aren't highlighted, they're not going to get food delivered to them. Let's just see what the issue is. I've got, oh, it looks like I disconnected some road over here inadvertently. I think once I do this and just make sure that, there we go. So the way the food market works, or all of the markets that are delivering products to the houses automatically for you, you have to have a continuous segment of road or a continuous road going from the market to the house. And if it's not continuous, that house will not be delivered to you. You won't be able to generate happiness from it. You'll still get the workers, but you won't be able to deliver products. So by hovering over the stores, you can always see who they can get to. And you can see the general store is able to reach those 4 houses, but just barely. If I put any houses to the left of those, then the general store is not going to be able to deliver to them. So we want to kind of keep in the circle that's that is enclosed by both of these guys in order to put our houses down. Speaking of which, we got 2 more to do. And I'm not sure if we're going to end up getting crowded on houses or not. We can always move them later and shuffle them around. This area doesn't look too bad. Let's put 2 houses here and see if we can't get these up to level 3 like the others. And right now, that's the maximum workers we're going to be able to have. Looks like about 23 more, I think, before we upgrade the base or we get cloth production going. Cloth isn't too bad. Let's see. We have cotton. We have some cotton right here. Let's see. What do we want to do next? We've got red coins kind of coming in slow. Let's see if we can't bump that up. The inventory is open, so the general store can definitely take more. We're going to need to put roads down here so these carts move faster. The lumber mill, we've got 1 worker. The input's got plenty of wood. Let's go ahead and drop some road here to speed up these guys. We may have to wiggle this road around and change it a little later, but we've got uneven terrain here, of course. But let's just work through it. Scaffold this up if I can. And let's go on this angle so I can see a little better what I'm doing. All right. And road. All right. Basic logistics research is done. We've got our cloth conveyor belt, our grabber, which we've used in the past. And what else? We've unlocked fluid pipes, which will free up a worker for us, and intermediate logistics. All right. Okay. And that's just another tip here in conveyor belts, which we've seen in previous episodes. Just want to finish this road here while I'm on it and make it at least 2 lanes. All right. So that was done to speed up our collection of red coins. We know we're going to need both of these quite a bit, a lot of them. We're going to need a ton of them. Let's see how that's doing. The lumber mill right now has plenty of input. Let's add 2 more workers for now. Workers are a little scarce. The base, we're going to need cloth as well. So we need to get cloth going. What else do we need? Let's get our school on to the next recipe. How about fluid pipe first? So let's just think here for a second. Let's upgrade this barn. And let's upgrade the barn over here. We can do fluid pipe here eventually. Once that research, I think, are we doing the fluid pipe? Yeah. All right. Flour, how are we doing on flour? It looks like this farm could do more. I'd love to see these grain just really churning out. Only got one farmer. All right. What's next? Let's take a look at the victory conditions. I think we're a ways from tackling any of these. We've got a ton of research to do before we can even get to these buildings, looks like. So maybe cotton or cloth. So we've got cotton here. We could put a farm there. These will regenerate on their own slowly. Maybe we set up some cloth production over here. So buildings. Let's see, a farm. Let's just do it. We'll set up a cotton farm here. Maybe there. Looks like that's capturing quite a bit. I wonder if maybe I remove this resource actually. So let's go to tools, remove resource. Let's take this guy out and see if I can snuggle up a farm back in there. All right, our research from the fluid pipes is completed. Let's drop this farm and then get back over there and get the next research going. Farm, can we get one right there? All right, and then let's select cotton automatically. Good. Let's go get the school, make sure that that has a recipe and is doing some research. Want to always keep this guy going. Intermediate logistics. And let's continue to focus here on our cotton farm. We're going to need cloth, which I believe is the workshop. Let's see if we can build a workshop. Let's build it. Let's see. Let's put it there. And let's have this guy build cloth out of cotton. Boom. And maybe eventually shirts and things. But that for now. We are unfortunately slightly uphill. But we can drop a wagon for now and take the cotton to the workshop. That's going to get us cloth. We're going to want cloth in storage, so we might want to put another barn around here somewhere. Let's see what that's going to take. Barn. How about right here? And then why don't we put another wagon? Let's see. Yeah, just to get this going. This will allow us to upgrade buildings and things. Let's grab a wagon. Just drop it right in between these two. Grab the cloth and store it. And then maybe, let's see if we can we keep one of these just blank? Is there a way to say I don't want them putting anything here? Let's do that. Let's leave a couple slots of these open and just fill up the first 2 slots with the cloth. I just want to see, we may end up storing some more stuff in this barn. I'm going to upgrade it a couple levels. So that'll give us room for 300 cloth. That should be plenty. And the cloth, can we sell the cloth as well? We can sell the cloth too and get 3 red coins. Or we can turn it into a shirt and get 8 red coins. Let's see, do we want this guy to do shirts as well? Shirts. Why not? Let's have them do shirts as well. That'll amp up our red coin production as well. So we still have quite a few workers here. Let's go ahead and drop another wagon down. And that wagon can take the shirts over to the general store. And that will get us 8 red coins per shirt. Now it's going to be slow. The production's going to be slow. We've got water and fertilizer. So we could put in a well here and speed this up a little bit. I don't think we're going to need to do that yet. Okay, we've already got 28 cloth. Might just use this now to start upgrading these houses. Oh, looks like I'm going to need a lot more red coins. Okay, and we're doing the intermediate logistics. That's moving along. Our happiness is at 41. That's actually pretty good. I thought it was going to be lower than that. But selling that cloth will help the happiness as well. We go ahead and click on happiness. We can see that selling shirts or cloth, so that we're actually selling the shirts. That's getting us 42% of the potential happiness bonus we could get. As we get more workers going, in all this production, we'll get a lot more coins and more happiness, and we'll max out the happiness from shirts. All right, base is ready to be upgraded. Let's do it. That gave us 4 more houses, and it unlocked buildings, kitchen, and a tavern. And a lot of the products made in the kitchen are sold at the tavern, and then we can do the metal, get that going maybe, and basic medicines. I don't think we saw that last time. That unlocks research. Okay. So it looks like, oh no, this is research. I see. And it unlocks a remedy, protein shake, bandage, and oil. So eventually we'll be able to research that basic medicine. Let's look at the school. We're at 64 on this one. Okay. Yeah, it's basic medicine. Let's see. That's going to unlock some of this stuff. All right, good. Metal, we know we're going to need that. Cloth conveyor belts. I'm just thinking out loud here. What do we want to tackle next? These houses have to wait on the coins. Red coins. We are producing them. The workshop has plenty of cotton. All right, it might be worth adding another worker here since he's keeping up with the cotton. Maybe even 2. Because this workshop looks like it's going to be a key source of red coins for us as long as we're doing this cotton. The other thing we can think about doing is getting water going over to the farm. That would speed up production. Let's see. Tell you what, why don't we wrap this episode here? We've got red coins being produced now. We added a few houses. We added 4 houses. When we come back next episode, we'll probably add another 4 houses. We've got a research moving along here on intermediate logistics. That'll finish up for the next episode. So we'll pick a research. And we will keep marching down that tech tree and add some more workers, amp up our production, amp up our coin production, and work towards these victory conditions. So for now, yeah, let me sign off. This is a good stopping point. This is Glidercat saying thank you so much for staying with me on this journey, campaign 4, and I will see you in the next episode. Looks like our logistics got completed here. So we've got logistics blocks. We have not used these previously. We may end up using them, but completing this research unlocks some other ones that we need as well. So, all right, I'll stop it here and I'll see you in the next one.